Hey guys, this is Akansha and welcome to Tech Masterni. In our previous session, we have seen how oxidation works in our fabrication process. In our today's session, we will understand what all types of oxidation process what we have. So do watch all the videos sequentially so get the better clarity. Now we have two types of oxidation process. First one is a dry oxidation and second one is a wet oxidation. In a dry oxidation, we have our quartz tube. So this is our quartz tube. On the other side, we have our gas inlet tube. So by this, we can provide oxygen source in the form of gas to this particular quartz tube. Here we have our wafer board on which we put our silicon wafer. To provide a sufficient temperature, we use resistance heating mechanism. So, in this process, oxygen react with the silicon and create SiO2 layer on the above of the silicon surface. Here the temperature which we need to maintain is 1200 degrees centigrade. And also the type of oxide which is formed here is very pure and dense in nature. So this is all about the dry oxidation. Also the impurity in the oxide which is formed is very less. So this is all about the dry oxidation. Now let us understand how wet oxidation works. In our wet oxidation process, we have water for the oxidation purpose. So we put our water here and provide a carbon gas on the other side. And we maintain our heat to the 1900 degrees centigrade by using this heater and also this heating terminal. We put our silicon wafer here and maintain our electric furnace temperature to 1900 degrees centigrade. So what happened at that temperature, water convert into vapor and react with the silicon and create SiO2 layer on the above of the silicon. So this is all about the wet oxidation. So in this type of oxidation, the impurity in the oxide is very high and also very thick oxide layer can be formed. So now let us understand the difference between these two type of oxidation process. So in the dry oxidation, we need to maintain our temperature at 1200 degrees centigrade. Whereas in the wet oxidation, just now we have seen we need to maintain temperature near about 900 degrees centigrade, which is lower than the dry oxidation. So the good quality of oxide can be produced using dry oxidation, but the quality of the oxide is poor in the wet oxidation. Thin layer of oxide can be created here. Here thick here thick layer of oxide is formed. So it is very difficult to form thin layer of oxide using wet oxidation process. This type of oxide is used for gate oxide because gate oxide need to be very pure. There should not be any impurity in the gate oxide. We will discuss it further about the oxide impurities. So here the wet oxide is used for field oxide purpose because we can tolerate some amount of impurity in this type of field oxide layer. So the dry oxide process is very slow, whereas the wet oxidation process is quite fast in nature. So this is all about dry oxidation and wet oxidation. In our next video, we will understand the oxidation used in our fabrication process. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to the channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.